So I just took a personality test. I saw a video popped up in my recommended on YouTube saying I took a personality test, and I was like, huh, I'm gonna do that exact personality test and compare what the fuck we got. So my personality type is virtuoso. I don't know how the fuck to pronounce that. It's an ISTPA. All right, this trait determines how we interact with our environment. I'm a 93% introverted. Energy. This trait shows how we direct our mental energy. Observant, intuitive. Fuck that bottom left word. Nature. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions, thinking, feeling. Yeah, I'm pretty logical. I mean, I am very introverted. I'm rather observant, but I don't know what the fuck intuitive. I don't know what the fuck that means. I do think a lot more than how I feel. Tactics. This trait refers how you approach on prospecting. Wait, this trait reflects how our approach to work, planning, and decision making. Prospecting. What the fuck? Identity. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. Observant, assertive, turbulent. I don't know what the fuck those mean. What is this shit? Oh, okay. Copyright results. You want to get it emailed to me? No. I got it on video. So, I wanted to live a life a different. I wanted to live the life a different life. I didn't want to go to the same place every day and see the same people. I want something interesting. Okay, that's kind of true. Visitors love to explore their hands and their eyes, touching and examining the world around them with a cool rationalism and spirited curiosity. People with this personality type are natural makers, moving from project to project, building the useful and the super for the fun of it, and learning from their environment as they go. Often mechanics, engineers, who just find no greater joy than getting their hands dirty, pulling things apart and putting them back together. I do like to do that, but not with my hands, just my mind. Just a bit closer than they were before. Explore ideas through creating, troubleshooting, trial and error of the first-hand experience. They enjoy having other people take an interest in their projects and sometimes don't even mind getting into their space. Of course, that's the condition of the what are the fucking people of the principles are. Wait, the people that don't interfere with my freedom, yes sir, woof. And they'll need to open, returning to the interest in kind. Enjoy lending a hand, what? And sharing their experience. Lending a hand, no. Especially when people they care about. Maybe. And it's a shame they're so uncommon. Woo! Above average. Woo! Wait, would it be below average? There's only about 5% of the population. Whoa, 5% of the population. You know what that is? Do you know what that is? That's a 1 in 20. A 1 in 20. That means I'm a 1 in 20. That means I'm a top 5%er in the world. About only 5% of the population, which women are aware and typically gender roles that are they're poorly fit. They tend to be seen as tomboys from a young age. Okay, dare to differ. While mechanical tendencies can make up appearance are quite enigmatic, friendly but very private, calm but suddenly spontaneous, extremely curious but unable to stay focused on formal studies. Shit, that's definitely me. Personalities can be a challenge to predict even by their friends and loved ones. That's factual. All you know about me is I'm very fucking lazy. That's about all they know. Can seem very loyal and steady for a while, but they tend to build up, store impulsive energy that explodes without warning. For a while? No. I'm loyal all the time. I get the first girlfriend I have, she's becoming my wife unless she's a bitch. That's just the end of story. I said first girlfriend. That means I just revealed the fact that I never had a girlfriend before. Alright, taking their interest in bold new directions. Rather than some sort of blah blah whatever the fuck, I explore the there's too much English. Decision stems from a sense of political realism. That's true. I am pretty much. And at their heart is a strong sense of direct fairness to do unto what the a do unto others attitude. What the fuck does that mean? Which really helps to explain the blah 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 opposing traits. Instead of being overly cautious, though, avoid stepping on toes in order to avoid or likely go too far. Accepting likewise reattaching good as a fair play. That's facts. The biggest issues, blah blah blah, is the focus that they face. They often act too soon, taking for granted their. That's kind of true. Permissive nature and assuming that others are the same. That's kind of true. They'll be the first to tell an insensitive joke. That's get overly involved in someone else's project. Well, yeah, or suddenly change their plans because something more interesting came up. Man, what is this? A directionary of my life? Nothing is as boring as everyone is agreeing with you. The visitors come to learn that blah 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 blah. A lot of some bullshit. They don't want to hear an insensitive. Oh wait. Accept the behavior than they do. Wait. Much more firmly drawn lines and rules. Except wait. Oh yeah. they don't want to hear an insensitive joke. Fucking losers. Dark humor's the best, and certainly wouldn't tell one back. Fucking losers. And they wouldn't want to engage in horseplay, even with a ruling party, if the situation is already emotionally charged. Violating these boundaries can backfire tremendously. What losers? Can't have particular difficulty in predicting emotions. What the fuck? I'm great at predicting them. Okay, maybe that's not. I mean, wait. I don't know. But this is true because blah blah blah. Motivations, however, it's difficult to gauge. Okay, it's difficult to judge mine. Okay, however, their tendencies to explore their relationships through their actions rather through the empathy can lead to some very treacherous blah blah blah. But the struggle with boundaries and guidelines, preferring freedom to move about and color the outside lines. That's why the stupid ass fucking coloring test that we had in fucking elementary school. I always drew outside the lines, not because I couldn't draw properly. Come on now, you know it's not that. The lines were restricting my movement. Finding an environment where they can work with good friends who can understand their style and unpredictability. Combining that with a creative sense of humor and hands-on approach to build blah blah blah. They will give a blah 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 blah. Oh my god, strengths and weaknesses. Holy fuck, this shit's so much longer. An ice with T. Something with T and an A. Blah, blah, blah. Virtues are usually up and elbow something. Creative and practical. Spontaneous and rational. Know how to prioritize. Great in a crisis. Relaxed. Three can just stop. Oh, yeah. Oh, insensitive. Yelp. Private and observed. Yelp. Easily bored. Yelped. Dislikes commitment. Meh. True. Risky bit. Yelp. Romantic relationships. Ooh. Maybe this is why I'm single. Some bullshit, more bullshit. Okay, if what the fuck? People can blah blah blah, especially flightly. They can live present, always looking for new activities, some more bullshit. Man, this is just fucking spouting nonsense out their ass. Central is indivisible, observation, blah blah blah. And to find the it's about as close as they get to open recognition. It's not that they don't have feelings, they actually don't run quite deep and strong, it's just that they conceal them and protect them. Have no trouble leaving something they think is mutually understood unsaid. Blah blah blah, applies in the border sense, blah blah blah. If addresses are to be long life forever, it must happen as natural progression of day-to-day decisions on their own time. That's kind of true. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Or why these suddenly change their minds. Holy shit, this shit's way too fucking long. Friendships. What a pain in the ass. Easy to learn, difficult to master, blah 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 blah. More bullshit, God. Maybe, but not today. A lot of blah 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 blah. Everything can be changed. Blah 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 blah. Can be rich and rewarding. People with this personality are talented when it comes to using their senses and usually enjoyed a little competition. That's facts. This makes hobbies, especially more physical activities. What the fuck? Hell no. I want to sit on my ass all day. This part right here. Not me. All this bullshit, not me. Well, so they thoughtful and rational people, that's true. I'm not a fucking loser. Dreaming is well and good, but talk is cheap. Discussions are blah blah blah. More bullshit. This Benjamin blah 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 job. I've never really set out to be weird, and yet that's kind of true. Alright, more bullshit that I don't give a fuck about. Parenthood. How would I act as a parent? I'm just a fucking goat, dude. When it comes to advice, you give the children more freedom and opportunity to do whatever the fuck they want. That is true. My mom doesn't give me any of that shit. Nothing is quite perplexing. Parents and the children is sitting inside and watching television all day, relaxed, open-minded, and flexible. Blah 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 blah. Exploit in the name of exploitation and experience. The world is your oyster or some bullshit. Blah blah blah. But at this age, a very young thing is miracle. Blah 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 blah. Boys will grow and child share their basic qualities of ensuring that the virtuous children are responsible enough to not do anything life-altering, reckless in their teenage years, though often falls to luck or with luck, or blah blah blah. Parents struggles most of their other relationships, as emotional bonding and some other bullshit, all the shit. All right, career paths. This is probably I should look at because. It's about the hardest to pin down is blah blah blah. What's next every morning? This blah 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 mysterious fucking personalities types about the fucking more some blah 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 are born with problem solvers. That's fact. With an unwavering focus on potential practical solutions. That's what it said. No other type is quite fascinated about how things work, how tools can be used, how the fact can be used together, can create media, blah blah blah, more bullshit, bunch of things and fucking so yeah, great, no thank you. That's way too much work. Abstract theory and purely blah blah blah. More bullshit. If it's a feeling of the blah, do whatever makes your heart sing. Not just troubleshooting, blah blah blah. Workplace habits. Fuck, this is so fucking long. Conclusion, we're almost there. When it comes to the workplace, well, of course, when it comes on what makes them tick, blah 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 blah. Subordinates and some other bullshit. It's colleagues are often more liked by their colleagues. What does this one say? There was a crave most the wiggle room and some other bullshit. Their managers, they're treated with some minimal talking and loose boundaries. Blah blah blah. Conclusion. Okay. People are bold and practical, known for their technical mastery and realnesses of blah 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 blah. Some more bullshit. Desire to explore and learn new things. Okay, BB trip, whether or not it's finding, or blah blah blah. They read some more bullshit. Finally, someone understands me. Blah blah blah. This is not the trick. You felt understood because you restudied. Blah blah blah. With thing, and some more bullshit and blah blah blah. You simply need to learn how to succeed. How they succeed. I don't want to succeed. Fuck that shit. Blah 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 blah. Or blah blah. We're done. Woo! Way too much work. God, I did not think that would take as long as it did. Anyways, yeah, peace.